Hey guys, so this is my geometry chart I like to use. Is a scale chart at 45°. This is natural gas cash. And we're going to start off with squaring the range. So I'm taking the high and the low of 144 around there, 148. And this is what, targets to the upside. Resistance as of right now would be 284. So I will write that down. 284, pierced it up here. The next thing would be using the Gann fans. You can see that right here. Let's see, we zoom in here. You can see that it hit resistance right here. This is at a 45, so it failed. So I want to see if we could at least kiss it and then we could close above it. However, this is not that important. The most important one is this one right here, because this is the low. And what we want to watch here, excuse me. What we want to watch here is that this is the 45 right here. We above the 1x2. So that's good. Actually, this is the 60. This is the 45, and this is the 30, this green line right here. So we need to cross above this middle line, which is the 1x1, 45°. And if we could cross above that, we're gonna over here, we're gonna be on the bullish side. It's gonna be stronger. It's gonna have more momentum, from this swing low. So in geometry, once we close above the 45, it's going to be much stronger. It's going to give us more catalyst and more energy and more confidence to test that 302 high. But that remains to be seen. But I wanted to show you that because that's very important. This is what Gann always incorporated in his teachings and his trading skill. Always looking at everything with geometric techniques behind the analysis of your charts. The next one would be this Gann square, and this one is for the current range that we're in right now. I use two. I always use the one, below this, just in case there's a capitulation or a flush or whatever. I know, the range that we are right here. So far, this has been holding. As you can see right here, this vector point, a little catalyst bump here, a little energy to the upside. These are kind of like vector points where things could get interesting and volatile. And you can see that we just got this nice bump. So the resistance or a target up here of 295, almost close to $3 right here. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to play out. And then the ellipse technique, you take the low and the high. Keep an eye out for the last week of July. It's going to be interesting. What's going to happen there. And so you can see so far from this high to this low, we've just been bumping around in this ellipse and it's been finding support. So that's a good sign. This line right here, this is the 200 SMA, meaning that natural gas has closed above all the SMAs except the 200. So that's positive. That's why I keep eliminating it and just kind of leaving the big one, which is the 200 right there. Using the pitchfork, you can see that I'm anchoring from here. We're finding support at this angle. A long-term target, that'll be all the way around 391. That's the 25% level. So it'll be interesting to see how we get there. In advanced and resistance level, this 269, keep an eye on that. And also 266. These are advanced key levels from these two swings right here. Just kind of monitoring that. We could close above those levels. In regards to the Fibonacci ellipse, also, the July 17th, that week, which will be for next month. We'll see how that's going to play out. All right, we'll go to the next chart. Okay, so this is another geometry chart that I like to use. This is a little more fractal. I'm pretty much focusing on what's going on right now within the last couple of months. So you can see that I did a pitchfork. And this is all, closes of cash. You can see that we crossed over the 50% on the pitchfork. So that's a positive. Once we get here, we're going to be interesting to see if it's going to stall here. It's somewhere around like 2, maybe 80 around there. But that's positive, when you're looking at it more fractal. These are levels I'm watching here. This is the Gann speed lines, and like I said, more fractal. You can see that targets, the 1/4, the half, the 3/4, the 200%, 302 lines up here. There's a 270, 280, 291. So those are targets, but so far it's looking good. As long as we can see above 259, things are looking positive there. And this is from the top of the range also. You see that we just had this breakout right here. And we're testing this at 261. And if it could grind higher, the next one will be 319. That's again speed line. This one I'm back testing. I'm not too confident with it. The only thing I probably do like is the mirror cycle. What's concerning is that it kind of tops out or has a turning point around, I guess, the last week of June. And it looks like it goes down, but we'll see how that's going to play out. The good thing here, however, is that the advanced swings, the Gann swings, are positive now. So that's good. I'm still testing these Dewey cycles and this average cycle here. Fibonacci, we're hovering around the 61.8. These next targets, 279, and then obviously the $3. And I think that's it for this chart. Okay, so this is our Elliott wave map. You can see this is the weekly chart. There's a wave 5, 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately is indicating, if this count is correct, that there's a wave 4 coming up and then there's a wave 5 to finalize it. So if this is going to play out, then a target to the upside would be like 321. And the projection of a wave 4 is like pretty much $4. So far, the price action is above the mobile, so that's good. Stokes are positive. Let's look at the daily real quick to see. We'll open this up to see what we got on our count. You can see we have a wave 5 on March the 29th, and then we have an A, B, C. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. So let's see how this is gonna act next week. We put some of our indicators and open this up a little more just so we can see what's going on here. This number counting system here is from this swing low, and you can see that, and this is from above. I'm using 2 trading days and counting days, calendar days. You can see that the 270 pretty much picked this peak right here. Then it slammed down, and then it was close to the 45 from this low count where the change came, 45, and then we get the 72, and then the next one will be 90. So keep an eye on 90. That's June the 27th. A 90 count. If we would like grind right here, it'd be interesting to see what happens on the 27th. In regards to the ellipse, you guys know the technique. When we get to the edge of the ellipse, prices get volatile. You can see that we got a lot of volatility here. This was another end here and exploded to the upside. And here's a new one coming up, which is the 21st. So this Wednesday, keep an eye on the market, or pretty much on Natgas. If it continues grinding higher, there could be a possibility there's a turning point here, or a flush to the downside, or maybe even just explode even higher, just to be positive. But the direction is unknown. It's just that volatility is increased. So wherever you see price action and volume increasing, then that's where the direction it wants to go. And that's possible on June the 21st.